Hi guys, how you doing? I'm so glad you're joining me today. So I'll get right to it. The other day I picked up my phone to text my son, and out of nowhere it started to text by itself. You know, phones glitch, they do stupid stuff. So it started doing that, and I kept trying to make it stop, and I was trying to turn it off, and it just kept doing it. And finally, something just kind of occurred to me to just let it type then. And when it stopped, I took a screenshot, and I went ahead with what I had going on. I texted my son and everything, and I was at work, so I couldn't really go back and do anything. It was just in my screenshots. So later I went back and I said, okay, you know, let me Google this. Let me just type it in, this random thing, and see what comes up. So it was something like ISA quotation mark slash the number 4, but it was the number 4 3 times, and with just random symbols and everything. So I put it into Google, and those are 2 of my sons. So I put it into Google, and right away it took me to Isaiah chapter 4. And I'm going to read to you what this says, okay? Now remember, like I said, it was ISA and symbols and then 3 4s. So let's just play around with this. Alright, so if you go to Isaiah chapter 4, if you go to verse 4, this is what it says. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment, and by the spirit of burning. If you hop over to chapter 44, it says in verse 1, Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus said the Lord that made you and formed you from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jezreel, whom I have chosen. And if you skip down to verse 4, it says, And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the water courses. Nothing is random. Nothing is random. Phones glitch out. They do stupid stuff. But this is a pretty powerful coincidence. I think God is speaking to us right now, and we need to start listening. We got a lot of stuff going on in the world, and this is a time for us as the body of Christ to stay on our knees. I talk to myself. I'm talking to myself. I prayed more. I should have prayed more yesterday, you know. But all I can do is go forward and just continue to listen to Him when He's telling me something like this. Part of why I have this channel, I don't get any likes. I don't get a whole lot of views, but at least I'm trying. I won't keep stuff like this to myself. I'm sharing it with you as much as I can. I would rather do that than just sit on this stuff and not share it, because it's my duty to do that, and I want to do that, because I'm not, you know, with the pre-trib, mid-trib, post. I'm not going to even discuss any of that, but something's happening, and we need to pay attention. And I thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.